didn't go quietly, did they?
They all knew a big jump was coming. Not a safe, controlled sequence of bursts, but a single, mad leap.
So the people found 1,000 ways to say no.
And I denounced them as filthy traitors.
You had no choice.
Eternalism dictates that we always have choices. They believed me, and now they're dead.
The closer we came to the jump, the crazier it got.
I remember how everything changed when the agricultural biomes were hit.
And the people celebrated. Everyone thought we'd be going back home.
But it just made the Orokin more determined.
I thought I was saving us all when I sabotaged the biomes. But then, the children began to starve.
You don't blame the animal for gnawing its own leg off. You blame whoever set the trap.
I rounded the dissenters up, made an example of the ringleaders.
You went about it like you were herding animals.
I had my orders. Your orders. You may not have been Orokin, you pious bastard, but you were damn close. Liaison to the Expeditionary Command, bearer of the Crystal Index.
My tablet. A swipe of my finger across a name, and the ship gained a new cephalon.
The children barricaded themselves in. The parents were insane, feral.
But not us. And we couldn't forget our guilt.
So we tried to save the children.
I, watched the parents tear you to pieces, Hombask.
Then when they threw themselves on you, you blew yourself up. And Quinn, the children didn't understand he was a friend. They blasted him to ash.
And you?
An honor I did not deserve. I awarded myself the Jade Light.
Quinn is dead. Whatever guilt he bore should have died with him. So why does it still burn?
Because we're not finished here. None of us.
If we're talking redemption, seems to me the dying's the easy part.
So this is our fate. Living out every day in a pantomime of contrition?
What? Like you got something better to do? Quinn, wake up. Look at us. We're back to how we were. This ain't just a second chance, it's an eternity of second chances.
Perhaps. Yes. Blame lingers, but so does duty. And who is to say that is not why we were recreated? The indifference has awoken, and all of the Void's creations must find a light. Even ones we thought lost, in another time. Let eternity be our horizon. Until then, we shall hold fast. Long before the Orokin, people believed in other gods. Invisible, often incomprehensible, but worthy of devotion, because they invested life with meaning beyond a mortal lifespan. You and I walk in godless lands, my friend. We skirt the borders of a terror with no limit to its depth. And yet, I find I need no gods to bring meaning to my existence. You have done that. And if there were any gods to thank, I would thank them for you. Till you next return, The struggle goes on, and we'll be the ones to finish it. Clear skies and steady rails to you. You will be tempted to look for familiar faces among the angels. I beg you not to give in to it. Travel well. Look at us. A living dead man talking to a void-born paradox. This universe surely is full of wonders. We're all trusting in you. We are not altogether damned. We loyal few. One hand for yourself and one for the ship. I share this eternity with every person I ever sentenced to be glassed. I can only hope theirs is a happier one. Till you next return. Ah, my favorite neighbor. One hand for yourself and one for the ship. When the time comes to confront what waits beyond, we will stand with you, just as you stood with us. We're all trusting in you. We have both been gifted a second chance. I perceive two void silhouettes within you. Do you wonder which is the real one? Travel well. Tide is turning. I can feel it. We will reclaim this place. Clear skies and steady rails to you. There are debts other than ours still to be paid. This is a place where great and terrible bargains were struck. We stand or fall together. There's my sturdy crewmate, still ready to do what needs doing, even after doing so much. Travel well. All my days, our Orokin overlords towered over us, and I woke to find their intended saviors had cut them down like overgrown weeds. Till you next return. Come, old friend. Let's get to it. One hand for yourself and one for the ship. I lost her twice. First, to her gallant suitor, then to her father's ghost. By now, she is surely dust with the rest of them. At least I can still listen to her voice. We stand or fall together.
Always got time for a fellow enthusiast. Look, what do you want from me? Sorry, I was such an asshole? No. If I'd been less of an asshole, Margulis would have found a lot more dead kids on this ship. My way works. But I'm glad I didn't scare you off. I'm pretty sure you faced worse than me anyway. Don't ever quote me on this, but it's been an honor. If you die, I got dibs on your stuff. Getting pretty tired of humans. Might get myself a Kubro. Stay sharp. Thank the void I don't have kids. Thought about it, but nah. Line ends here. Okay. Later. If I ever start with the self-pity, please, drag me to the nearest airlock and throw me out. Stay sharp. I thought loading myself with explosives and going out in a blaze of glory was the perfect way for a guy like me to go. But it didn't solve a damn thing. If you die, I got dibs on your stuff. These new Grineer may not be bright, but they got a bond. Wish we had them back on our side. Okay, later. Nothing scared me in years, except that voice. Couldn't even understand what it was saying. Okay, later. I watch you on the scope sometimes, you know. Some of those moves, I thought only a Dax could pull them off. If you die, I got dibs on you. Never married. Never found anyone I hated enough to condemn to a life with me. Stay sharp. Whoever trained you has nothing to reproach themselves for. You measure up in all the ways that matter. Okay, later. You got a killer rep, Grubber. Happy to help you keep it that way. Stay sharp. I used to think that dying in the field was insurance against ever wearing out. Now I'm looking down the barrel of eternity. If you die, I got dibs on your stuff. Most of you kids made it. It's gotta be worth something. If you die, I got dibs on your stuff. You ever get tired of the constant killing? Nope, me neither. Okay, later.
Why does it feel like we're moving? This is the first time being alive has really felt like being alive for me. I'm intact, recovered, like some complicated, fragile relic gently lifted up from the earth and brushed clean of all the dirt. If I'm not careful, I could end up saying something very stupid and rash. So I won't. I'll just say thank you. I'll see you later. You've seen things in the deep void too, haven't you? Lashing like dragons and bellowing like giants. Oh, goodbye then. I never liked to stay too long in the reliquary drive chamber, even when I was alive. I kept thinking I could see myself out the corner of my eye, grinning. Oh, goodbye then. I wonder if I'll still be here at the heat death of the universe, pondering the blue twilight. I'll see you later? Bridal and Mola, Kazurai, Suda, Tylan, Halico, and Vren. Oh, all the shining Archimedeans. Where are they all now? Yes. Goodbye for now. I had the Albrecht Intrati dream again. It's always the same. I ask him where he's gone, and he says, everywhere. Then he tears himself in half. Oh, goodbye then. Objects that have affected one another continue to affect one another even when they're separated. I've missed you. I'll see you later. There will never be another Archimedean symposium. No more waiting, petrified, to find out if it's you the Golden Lords are singling out this time. Yes. Goodbye for now. I'd figured it out. How the Zaraman could jump all the way to Tau in one big, bold leap, disabling the safeties in sequence. If I had it to do again, we could make it. I'll see you later. I think you'd have liked me, back when I was human. I mean, I hope you would. Oh, goodbye then.
You can never have too much stuff. I opened the agrobiomes to space, you know? Killed all the plants. Every last one. All withering death and frozen dust. I could never face that place again. But that was long, long ago. Turns out the biomes got resealed, repressurized. I didn't know. Prim's drone friends, they've been working, seeding, tending, caring. All this time. And I didn't know. Oh, the biomes are green now. One day there's gonna be a harvest, and I'm gonna be here to see it. Stop for longer next time. Yes, I'm a reprobate. Void scum, dripping from the drain of humanity. And you know what? I don't care. You take care now. There's my buddy. They cut you from a different kind of cloth, didn't they? Shiny bright and tough as the devil's own ass. Mind how you go, kid. I love it when you come around. It's like you're the kid I never got to pass on my own trauma to. Stop for longer next time. Always got time for you. You should have me over to that dormizone of yours sometime. I'll even cook for you. Mind how you go, kid. For I am the queen of Junkheap Mountain, and I bend the knee to none. You take care now. I wish all the kids had turned out as sweet as you. Some of them, though, they miss the dark times. I could tell tales if I had a mind to. Maybe when the time's right. Mind how you go, kid. You really came through for us, kid. Brought back the me I thought was lost. Hope I'm worth it. Stop for longer next time. End of the day, we're all toys who've fallen off the shelf, carving out a new life among the dust and mouse bones. We ain't ever gonna get back up there, but, you know, at least we're free. You take care now. I knew you were gonna turn out to be a good one. Prim knew first. She's got a nose for the bad ones. Mind how you go, kid. You know, the best thing about the universe being infinite is that every little crumb of crap that's floating around gets an equal claim to be slap bang in the center of it. Even me. Stop for longer next time. Stop for longer next time.
The tide is turning. I can feel it. We will reclaim this place.